As the athlete comes in the morning and approaches for race day, he's going to have numerous things going through his mind, but his main purpose now is to set up the transition area. As he gets there, he's going to rack his bike, find his location for his bike to rack it in the appropriate area. Then he's going to start digging through his bag. Some of the ways to set up are different from what you would see with other people, but the best way to do it is just basically have all your gear in your bag, dig through, find your towel, and you're going to lay your towel down by your bike. As you're doing setup, you want to place the towel and all your gear next to the wheel that is on the ground, whether you've racked your bike by the seat or you've racked your bike by the handlebar. Whichever wheel is touching the ground is the side that you need to rack your gear on or stage your gear on. Once you got your towel, you need to move the bag to the back of the bike because you don't want your bag too much around your area in the front of the tire. So you're going to take your bag and you're going to move it and you're going to place it near the rear of your tire or whichever wheel is not on the ground. Once you've got your towel out, you're going to get all your other gear out so you ensure that you have everything before you actually start setting it up in the areas that you want it. You're going to ensure you have your cycling shoes, your helmet, your running shoes, your swim gear such as your swim cap, goggles, and running belt. For those of you that like to use other things such as body glide and whatnot on your body to ensure you're running, you want to ensure that you have that as well, along with a visor, a hat, sunglasses that you may need. Once you have all that stuff laid out and you ensure that you've got it all, you want to take one more look through your bag, ensure that there's nothing in there. Once you've checked and you're sure you don't have anything, zip the bag up, close it up, and place it back tucked in nice and neat, all the straps put away in the back side of the transition area that is specifically yours. Once you've done that, you're going to start organizing your gear, and one of the things that you're going to need for your first transition is going to be your swim bucket. What you can do while you're waiting, you have a swim bucket, you got some buddies, some teammates or whatever, and their already area is set up. You're going to ask them to get a bucket for you and see if they can fill that with water and then bring it to your transition area. Once you got that in your transition area, you're going to place it somewhat to the front of your gear. Somewhat to the front of your gear, so that's the first thing that your feet are going to go into. Then you want to set up the rest of your transition area based on what event is first. So if you're going from the swim, you have your goggles and your swim cap set to the front next to the water jug. Once you set your swim cap and your goggles down to the front, you're going to work on the bike. And then you're going to have your helmet, your cycling shoes, and your sunglasses. What you want to do is you want to take your cycling shoes and you want to place them pretty much next to the bucket with an area for your feet to be set down onto the blanket or towel to dry your feet. As you set it up, as you rinse your feet off, you step onto the towel, you have ease into the shoes at the same time you're placing your helmet onto your head. All right, stop.